Welcome to a little corner of consciousness, where we embark on this journey of consciousness expansion together, one coherent step at a time. On a little corner of consciousness, we explore coherence, expansion, and frequency as we move deeper into our wholeness together. I'm your host, Stephanie Ablett. Welcome to the show.
Hello, my lovely listeners. Welcome back to another episode. This is a little corner of consciousness, and I'm your host, Stephanie Ablett. Let's get into these wild, changing times. There is so much happening right now, and I think that I want to devote this space, I want to devote this episode to unveiling something that is most potent within us. There's so much happening in the world, and it is really, getting us to look deep within. And not just that, it's time for us to see this from a bigger viewpoint, to see it from the big picture. And to recognize how you're actually feeling within yourself. If you are listening to this, you have done the inner work. You have really taken time to dive within the depths of you, to heal yourself on many levels, to begin to unify yourself within, because you truly want a deeply rooted present life that reflects wholeness, contentment, your own inner power, and the unfolding of your highest, fullest potential. I know those are my people, and I love you. Thank you for listening. Thank you for being here. Let's talk about what's happening right now. There is so much happening in the world, but there is so much happening within you. I know whenever I go through phases within my own inner practice, it is reflecting what's happening on a greater scale. And for me, this past week has been intense, potent, and powerful. I have had immaculate clarity on things that need to unfold in my life, that are the bigger vision for my life, that is the bigger message that wants to move through me. And it's happening at a time where there is so much outer chaos and so much outer struggle and so many people who are just trying to stay afloat, trying to function normally while the world seemingly falls apart. And there are those of us that are doing the deep inner work, that see the world as a mirror, that know that now is the time to buckle down and to do even more deep work. And what is being reflected to me right now is that the inner work that we are doing is being amplified so powerfully that we are really being called into something miraculous right now. And if we can just honor the work that we're doing within ourselves and the impact that it is having collectively, we will see the shifts that we've been deeply wanting to see for eons. There's something that we must recognize that is happening right now. As the world seemingly falls apart, as things are starting to collapse, those of us that have been doing the inner work for ages are coming into our own truth, our highest truth, our deepest calling, our mission, our most potent voice. We are being called to rise, to share, to be the vessel that carries the truth. Within myself this week, I have come into greater clarity than I have felt in years. Like all the pieces that I have been working on, trying to fit together for a decade, have finally clicked into place. And there is movement within me that is beyond me. Within my own personal practice, I meditate for at least an hour to an hour and a half, sometimes 2 hours every day. And in that practice now, I just simply let myself melt into God. And from that place, I surrender. I surrender and I ask Source, God, the universe, to show me what is most needed. To show me, to tell me, to let it be known within me what is needed. And the deepest message of my work has been revealed within the last week. And that is not just simply happening. That is not just coincidence. That is unfolding in divine timing. And this is happening for many, many, many of us that have been doing the work for a very long time. We are finally in the resonance, in the frequency of our own seed of life within us, within our own soul frequency, within our own essence. We are grounding in our higher aspects, grounding in living as our higher selves to be the ones that need to guide at this time, to be the ones that have the voice of clarity, that have the voice of truth, that have the voice of understanding of the greater picture that is happening right now. So if you have been feeling this urgency, this deep need to share, to speak up, to voice what you've been longing to share, what you've been longing to voice, what you've been so deeply desiring to speak about, now is the time. And it's not in a way that is divisive. It's not in a way that is going to divide people. This is the knowing of who and what we are and why we're here and how we're all going to live as our higher selves at this time. It's coming into the deeper knowing within ourselves of what life is truly about. Why we're here living this life. It is not about the life that exists for many of us right now. It is certainly not the life that exists for those that are at war right now. This is 2026 and we are breaking out into more war than there has been in decades. And it's not time to feel useless or to feel defeated or to feel like this chaos is just too far gone. Now is the time to use your power, to use your voice, to reharmonize the masses, to use your own inner coherence, your own deeply rooted, resonant truth, to reharmonize your people. We are being guided from greater aspects at this time. Our own soul wishes to speak for us at this time. Our most resonant truth needs to be spoken at this time. So what is being called to be shared through you, my love? What are you being called to share that feels like the truth that you've been needing to speak forever, but haven't had the capacity or haven't had the confidence or haven't had the clarity on? It's time to sit with yourself, to let it move, to let it arise, and to speak it, to share it, to just be in the energy of it, to resonate as it. As the world feels so broken, we are here to hold the harmony. We are here to hold the resonance. We are here to hold the stable, rooted, grounded harmony that is needed for all of us to be carried into something greater through this collapse. This collapse is making room, making space for a greater world to unfold, for all of us to make greater decisions for our own well-being, for the well-being of us all, for what we are willing to accept, for how we are willing to live, the choices that we want to make, the world we want to see, the structures we want to create that are for us all as a collective of humanity. Something that is at the core of my work is helping others to reach the seed of life within them. I use these terms all the time: the seed of life, the soul frequency, the truth of our being that is the core of us. There are ways for us to activate this, to let it be alive, ignited, expanded, so that it can charge us, awaken us to the greater aspects that are moving, descending down into our body. We have been on this journey long enough to be able to carry the energy that is needed, the charge that is needed for our greater aspects to come into presence, come into full view, come into our bodies. It's so hard to speak of these things because it's something so big. And it's so hard to verbalize and contextualize something that is just deeply rooted in the essence of what life is and how life unfolds when you fully allow yourself to awaken on all levels. The seed of life allows you to unfold in ways that you never thought possible. To hold presence, energy, magnetism, alignment, abundance, beauty, life force, confidence, integrity in a deeper way than may have ever been possible before. And when you allow your seed of life to expand to be what leads you through your life, it is allowing your wholeness to be what leads you through your life. And that is divine. That is divine unfolding. That is divine breath. That is what I would say would be the fullest expression of our essence, of our existence in this incarnation. It's what connects us to 0 point, to limitless energy, to our full potential, to God's self, to fully expanded and embodied consciousness. This is heart activation at the deepest level, beyond the heart, to the core, to the seed of life itself within us. And as this activation is happening within us, the outer world is seemingly in chaos. We are the harmony. We are the equilibrium. We are the other end of the spectrum. We are the other end of the pendulum. But we don't just exist as the full opposite swing. We are the ones that take the opposite end of the swing and bring it back into peaceful, grounded, stable stillness so that it stops swinging. We root it into existence as harmonized life, as wholeness, as collective integrity, as understanding that life exists beyond chaos, beyond polarization, beyond politics. Life exists and will always exist. And that is the stable tone of coherence. That is the stable tone of the seed of life within you. Let it hum. Let it stabilize. Let it anchor you where you are to be unshakable in your foundation. This is not the time to be complacent. It's not the time to be riotous. It's the time to stand so firmly, so rooted, so confidently in your own existence that nothing outside of you can shake you. You are the force field. You are the field of all existence, and you are resonating truth, stability, harmony, resonance with Source itself, bringing together the collective uprising of something truly powerful, beautiful, coherent, beneficial for us all living things together. What is that voice within you? What is that message that you wish to share? What has been needing to be said that comes from anchoredness, highest truth, heart coherence? Share it, speak it, be it. Honor it. It's calling to you louder and louder right now for a reason. And hold your ground. Don't let yourself get caught up in fear. Don't let yourself get caught up in guilt or shame. Don't let yourself get caught up in anger, in fury. Get caught up in stability. Get caught up in unshakable, grounded presence. Your attention, your awareness is the most powerful force right now. Your voice can be thunderous from a stable foundation. I hope this speaks to you in ways beyond your ears, to the very core of you, to spark an even brighter light, an even brighter opening, awakening, expansion within the seed of life within you. Let it take root. Let it expand. Let it show you. Let it lead you. It's time to move in the world in new ways. I love you. This is our time. Honor it. You got this. Whatever it is that is being called to be shared through you from your stable, rooted, coherent, heart-centered space. We're not talking about the ego. We're not talking about the voice of the ego, or for something that wants something in return. We are talking about what needs, what begs to be shared right now. Go share it. Thank you for listening. I'll see you in the next episode. Hello, lovely listeners. Thank you so much for giving your time and energy to this episode of A Little Corner of Consciousness. Now that you have received this transmission, give yourself time to ground it in. Allow it to land in your body and to move through your body. Let the energy move through your centers to your root and down into the earth. Bring it all the way down into the center of the earth and let the transmission become grounded, rooted, and embodied. And if you enjoyed this episode, please share. Please leave a review. Please download, follow the show. Help me to reach more individuals. And if you'd like to learn more about my work, visit stephanieablett.com. I'm sending you so much love. Until next time.